All right, we are live. What's going on, bro? How are you? How are you?
Hello. It's a good Saturday. Glad not to be working. Cough,
Do you not
cough.
do you not work Saturdays?
No, not at all.
Oh shit.
I've actually our center. I was able to be in that little bit more than like 40 percentile, I guess,
Oh yeah,
of
dude.
seniority. So I'm not, yeah, it's good. I was like right at the cutoff for Monday through Friday.
Oh shoot, hold on 1 second. My computer's like freaking on listening to the hold on.
You're good.
Oh shoot, hold on 1 second. My computer's like freaking on listening to the hold on. Oh my god. Dude. Forgot I had to turn on the monetization thing on my computer and then it was still on. But my bad. Yeah, dude, like people fight for hours, like the drivers for Saturdays, like they're all in on Saturdays. So and they'll get
Everybody wants to work during that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm Monday through Friday, and I just want out.
I feel you.
I'm done.
I worked this morning. I got my 4.5 of overtime and I was out.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Let me address the chat. What's up, Mary Bear, Pokey Vaughn? I sent the link out to my Discord, so hopefully these mofos show up. But I get it. It's Saturday. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. But yeah, dude. Thank you so much for making time. I know you're probably exhausted and busy, for sure.
Yeah, I just took a break from actually shipping off packages and stuff like that.
Oh, sick! Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Like, I just wanted to first I want to say, like, dude, I was watching your channel yesterday or 2 days ago, and dude, I don't have the focus level to do what you do, bro. Like that is like insane. Like you plugged it into the little random picker or whatever. My brain would just be, oh, dude, I could barely keep up with the chat when I'm here, when I have like.
It's definitely a challenge. Every stream, chat runs wild, and then I'm trying to keep up with chat while trying to keep a giveaway open, while trying to manage like a buy something that someone buys in for something, and then I'm writing down names for that and everything. It's all over the place essentially, but yeah, it's a niche thing that I've gotten down to a science. So.
I'm sure you get the I've got them in this previous year since my live streams. I've gone like my solo live streams. I get anywhere between like 70 to like 100 views sometimes. The chat be going crazy, and then people get mad that you missed their chat. I'm like, bro, I'm really trying to stay on focus here and cover a topic and address the chat, and they get so mad. I'm like, dude, I hate to be that guy, but you have to leave a super chat. Like I cannot see everything. You know what I mean? Like the super chat comes up.
If you do have an important message, super chat that, and of course,
yeah, bro.
My eyes pop right up to that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. But like people get so mad.
Of course, my girlfriend drop something in chat, and it might be a little bit important, and I'm just like, and I don't read it, and then after a stream, she's like, I'm like, what?
She's like, I sent you the $1. I want that $1 back.
I want that. That's crazy, but YouTube takes 30%. So
I know, bro. 70 cents and $1.
Drop your quarters.
Yeah, but I just want to for a lot of people that don't know what you do, could you just kind of explain your channel and all that good stuff?
Well, hello. My name is ALB Trading, or Albi Trading. It's a play on words. But I do a lot of giveaways every Sunday. It's once a week because UPS takes up all my time other side of that. And essentially you go on for like 5 hours roughly, I would say. But essentially it doesn't matter how long you're in there, from 10 minutes to like an hour and a half. You're able to get something, potentially win, because I give away like $100 cards every single week, and also like $20 cards, $5 cards. It doesn't matter. Anything that, if you're in there for that particular time, you're able to potentially win something. And my channel gives you an opportunity to get away from, just the normality of everyday life, and pop into something that's a little bit more than just, be able to get away, escape, and have a little bit of fun and potentially win something. And that's what my goal is, essentially, is just put a smile on someone's face and potentially give them a really good, nice card or something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was
So.
super interesting, bro. Like I said, I watched for over 2 hours. I was like, dude, this is insane. I have like the whole like when someone got picked and then you like picked you had them pick a random number and like and then you brought like all the cards to the front. I was like, what the heck? So that's what I said with before that my Discord was like, they're like, can you explain like what I'm watching right now? Because like I said, everyone's just like rip and shipper or market content. There's no like, it's such a niche stuff. So it was super interesting, bro. Super interesting.
Yeah, I know that we have like a corner of the Pokemon space, like if you were to say that like on my or our content, because it's essentially a big space of just a lot of different creators giving stuff away to a lot of people. But it's essentially we're just like in a little dark corner of the Pokemon space because like you said, it's rip and shippers and market content, or just people trying to listen in, try to make money moves or see what's new out there, essentially what you're doing in the market. So so. I know that taking it from us, you know how as far as how things are run and everything. So if taking it from an outside perspective of somebody that actually knows how to do YouTube, and then you watch my content, you're like, what the what in the world?
Because like, bro, I was like on your I clicked your videos and I was like, am I do I have the right guy? This guy hasn't uploaded in like 5 months. But then I went to your lives and I was like, oh, there it is. Oh, he does live. I was like, wait. I thought you were rip and shipper at first, and then I watched the video. I was like, there is
I hate rip and shipping for myself. If I pull nothing for somebody, I'm just like and then things start getting awkward and stuff. I'm like, God, well, then I'm like, okay, well, I can't like really give you like $2 worth of stuff because then there goes all my
profit,
margin.
Yeah, your margin's gone. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's dude, and the thing that sorry if I offend anybody in the chat that's a rip and shipper. It's just the fake energy. Like I want real people to be really happy for you. So when I like open my booster box, so I'm gonna open Mega Dream today right here, and I'm not selling any of this stuff. It's all for me. And to see people like generally happy that you pulled a card and generally or like actually like supportive. Yeah, I just couldn't like open up something on stream and just be hella juice that someone pulled the EX card. You know what I mean?
Like, that's like Whatnot stuff. You go on Whatnot and there's people like, yo, you just won. And it's like this like IR card, like I don't know, an off-brand Grimer card. I don't know.
Maybe that's why I'm a bad salesman, bro. Terrible salesman. I would lose my job so fast. I'm like, I'm sorry, I gotta get you a discount on the back end. I'm so sorry.
Exactly.
I end up like paying for the stream eventually because I just feel so bad. It's dude, like I don't know if you see like me and last time me and Team Rocket Joey went golfing, we were talking about the I think it was on Whatnot. They do like this this wheel like that pops up on the screen and then it just like, but then they were giving away nothing but Korean packs for like $3.50. Dude, Korean packs are like $1.
Yeah, they are.
Like that's crazy work.
Yeah,
to be just
exactly. You spin a wheel and then you get a Korean pack and then you're like, what?
Like what?
And people will buy just like continuously buy them at like $3. And plus, Whatnot has the auction side of it, and they'll just like bid it up to like $5, $6 for stuff that's ridiculously priced. It's like, what in the world, dude?
It's so crazy. It just feels a little cringy for myself. But like something like you, I mean, we talked right before this. Like, I have a lot of cards that I would love to do a giveaway stream. Like mine wouldn't even be like for memberships, like members only program. I would just want to just give these away to like actual people that are just subscribed to me. So maybe I can do that like in this next year. I plan on opening like a lot more booster boxes this year, and then I'll just keep the doubles, and then I just do maybe a end of year or end of month or quarterly giveaway stream. So we'll see. But do you feel like there's like, I don't know, maybe not the right type of person comes in for like giveaways, like maybe do you know what I mean?
The Gibby Goblins?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have those type of people regardless. You're going to have bots in the stream and stuff like that. And you just got to, that's why you got mods and stuff like that to negate them and everything. But the Gibby Goblins and stuff like that, essentially, if you're there just to hang out and vibe out with me, I don't mind. anything. A Give You Goblin or not, it doesn't matter, because I know there's quite a few people that will hop like between streams and stuff like that, and I'll pick someone that's a winner, and then I'm like, I'm waiting for him to hop back in this stream, and then we go on to the next one and stuff like that.
Shit.
So,
Okay.
but you'll have those type of people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm interested, bro. It sounded super cool, but like I said, maybe it's a way for me to not offload bulk, but just like I have doubles. You know, I would never give away like an EX card.
Here you go. I don't even have any bulk right beside me.
Yo, here's a Japanese common card right here, guys. It's right here for you. There you go.
There you go. Oh, you just won the load right here, guys. Oh my god. The pack, it was upside down.
Yeah, bro, the lots. Oh my god, that's gonna be so funny. So yeah, I'm interested. We'll talk. You know, I think it'd be super cool. But can you maybe give anybody advice if they want to potentially start doing giveaway streams?
Well, I mean, if you're trying to start out as a giveaway streamer, essentially, you got who's our audience? How about that? Are you talking about another streamer like you that's trying to branch into it? Because you already have your audience and stuff like that. But if you're going to start as a giveaway streamer from ground zero, you'd want to have some kind of background with like doing stuff or anything. But I mean, even if you're starting from zero, just do something. Like, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You just start. That's all. That's all you got to do. You find something that's a niche that you want to do that's different from other people, because that's essentially big. Because if someone goes to like my stream and sees it, but my games are kind of intricate and I have like different things that I go through and stuff like that. But you find a game, you find something that's your own version, and then you start from there. Essentially.
Okay. So let's say like someone like me would want to hop into maybe becoming or maybe doing it like on the side. Well, how would you recommend me?
Well, I would say you would want to start off with, you can't just give away everything all in 5 minutes. That's for sure.
Okay.
So you would have to think about games involvement and figure out your process of like creating something, a show per se, because essentially my channel, if I go live, I call it a show.
Okay.
Because I start with battleships or whatever, and there's always a top prize, there's always something else going on, and you basically dry run it until you get something precisely down that fits, that's right. So yeah, start with something, a game, do that. I have like, I'm gonna create another game as well, and it's gonna be my 4th game, and I kind of just alternate that week in, week out.
Okay. Yeah, so, it's kind of like, you know, like playing at the roulette table versus like electronically versus like digital or versus like in person. You know, if you do it in person, it's like a slower communal aspect, and like they know that, you know, it has to be slowed down. People pass the dice, you know, or for craps or whatever, you know, stuff like that. So I'm interested, bro. I'm like, dude, that looks pretty cool. And it's like sometimes like, listen, I love doing the market talks. I love doing all that stuff. But like for me, I want to be even more engaged with like my audience, because sometimes, bro, they show up. Most of the time, they show up big time when it's just me. So I'm like, you know, we could do something here with, you know, with a little bit more connection than just like talking about booster boxes, because it does get. And I don't even like English product, bro. Like that, you know how tough that is.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better, but yeah, especially, I don't know exactly where you're from or nothing like that, but if you're in a big city and stuff like that, it's tough. Yeah, they're scalpers are everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, we're both in like pretty decently sized cities. So has it been getting better where you're at?
A little bit better, yes.
Okay.
Yes, all the restrictions everywhere that they're putting on, Target with 2, Walmart with 5. Essentially, scalpers aren't really going there to get that stuff anymore.
Yeah,
Walmart employees are breathing down their necks and stuff like that.
Nice, bro. Yeah. California is a wild west, bro. We got too
They just go over there and they don't care.
we got too many people that are just unemployed and don't care about their life. It's like it's a bad combo, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. It really, I don't. Unless it's
do it
all
with a
these
gun-
other
with a
people in
gun.
the background that have, it's us with the day jobs that like can't find the stuff, and then, oh well, I want this Pokemon stuff. I made a vow to not buy anything over market pricing, essentially. So if you have something or MSRP or whatever it is, and so if I can't find it in the out there in the wild, then I'm not gonna buy from a scalper. Not at all.
Yeah. What's your sourcing look like for the streams?
Essentially, I have one go-to guy. Shout out to my boy Brent. He works at the retail side of things, and he'll hit me up. He'll be like, "Hey, we're gonna be doing it at this time at this night." And so I was like, "All right, cool, awesome. Hey man, I got caught up with something. It'll be an hour later," and I'm like, "Yo, let's go," and I'll be there. And so he knows what I do and what I do to give away stuff and everything, and so he supports that. And also we're trying on to work on Boys and Girls Club stuff to actually make mystery packs, and then also packs to play with as well. So it's kind of fun.
What do you mean packs to play with? Like just like decks, just like pre-made decks, or
pre-made decks,
cool.
Pre-made little packs for them to like have to put in their deck or whatever. And he knows how to play. I don't. So I'm actually the one that they're going to put on next. I'm actually going to kind of learn and everything like that.
Sick. Yeah. Hell yeah. Sick. Hell yeah. Yeah. Because I was wondering, I was like, does he pull these cards himself? And then like, what's
I go to card shows too a lot of times. Yeah. I've been doing this for like year and a half roughly, and I've made some connections with LCSs and stuff and people that actually do card shows, and I'll go out with them, and then I'll either help them, and while I'm helping them, people will come up, and then I'll buy for myself at like 75%, whatever, and then be able to have, decently priced stuff for the streams too.
Oh, sick. Cool.
Yeah.
I guess I see a bunch of your seal. Is that your personal collection? I think.
Yeah, I got a ton. I got a lot.
So for you, it's not just business. It's also, pleasure, right?
It's it's definitely cool. Sealed stuff is pleasure. Just because it used to be where you can go and get stuff whenever you wanted to, but now I'm very strictly, like, I used to do pack rips for people, like giveaway packs a lot. And now it's strictly like winning cards and stuff like that. And that was part of my channel when I first made it. So luckily, with this craze, I was able just to kind of phase out the packs a little bit and maintain on just doing more card giveaways and stuff like that. Because, I mean, essentially, if you give away a pack and there's like 90% of the time, it's not anything crazy. So if you're giving away cards, at least you have that. You're giving away something to someone, which is pretty awesome.
Are you a majority English?
Yeah. I do have a few things, but Japanese, unless it's exclusive, I won't really buy a lot. I have like some 151 somewhere or another. I think it's right there.
Yeah. Is there do you see have you ever done like a pure Japanese giveaway session?
For my 1000 monetization, I gave away an ETB of 151, a Japanese 151 booster box, and an SIR Zard.
Oh, shit.
All in the same stream.
Nice. Yeah. Because I wonder, I'm like, because for someone like me that's like majority in Japanese, I'm like, I wonder if anybody would, if I would see a drop off. If I was like, oh, all right, guys, we're Japanese only. It's like, we're out.
Yeah, they might do that, but I mean, you're talking about Whatnot and people buying Korean packs like crazy.
That's
it's
true.
like,
that is true. Yeah. I so my Korean plug, it's like dude, you could still buy Sword and Shield booster boxes for like under $25. Like, that's how crazy. If you need the link, I will send you the link.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Battle partners, like $20. Like it's super cheap. The only one that's expensive right now is like Terra Festival is like 40. Wow. I don't know how much Whatnot. It is straight from Korea. It takes a while to get here, but So I seeing those prices on those packs, I'm like, bro, how can you guys just like not do the research? And Just ChatGPT, guys. It's not that hard to find deals on Pokemon cards, or coupon.
AI is crazy.
AI is
AI is
crazy.
crazy.
I just learned that ChatGPT can do that. Can find like codes that still work.
Really?
Yeah. I just figured. Bro, I'm a boomer. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're lucky we're on this stream and nothing's gone wrong.
Yeah, I think we're the same age too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm so bad with technology. I'm like, okay, like let me defend myself. I like I taught myself like how to edit. I taught myself like how to trade, like trading software. If it's like a certain software to do something, I like really enjoy it, I'll deep dive and I'll know everything on the back end. Like FL Studio, like I learned in pretty much like maybe 2 weeks, like my music production software, like
That's
learned it, super fast. My ADHD is crazy, but if it's like something like StreamYard, I'm not gonna go Google or YouTube how to get better at StreamYard. Like there's so many cool features on StreamYard that I just every time it pops up, I just click off. I'm just like, I don't need that.
Hey, learn this today about it, and you're like what? No,
like those like right before we got on, bro. There was like this AI thing that came up. It's like, StreamYard, the new AI, blah blah, and I'm like, what do I need AI for? I gotta just talk to a friend. Like, let me just talk to a friend. Like,
exactly. Yeah, no, I'm definitely when it comes to new technology and stuff like that, I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
like, yeah, as long as stuff is working just right, I'm good.
Well, bro, we're officially like at that age, like we're gonna
talk about it. I don't want to talk about
like tech is gonna get like so crazy in like 5 years. We're gonna be like, I feel it, bro. Like even me with like because obviously I'm a huge freaking Warriors fan. Like this looks like I run a Golden State Warriors podcast.
Warriors. Let's go.
Yeah. So my girl has to like set up the 3 different basketball accounts that we have to watch it. It's like Prime Video, and then you gotta log into, and I'm just like, dude, it's like too much for me. I don't know how to. I can do it. I'm like, I don't. If you hand me a remote control to turn on the TV and get like the channels up, I just maybe I just didn't grow up with cable. I didn't understand the little like menus and stuff. But you throw a trading software that has like tiny little specs that are about this big, and things are going a million miles an hour. Yeah, and I can like, I don't know, bro. It's weird. I think it's like if something's really simplistic, I'm like nah. But if things like look insane, I'm like, oh, that looks
interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
I used to play around with stocks a little bit, but not too much. And it's kind of just like reading, how would you put it? Like if something's you're seeing as a like commonality of something, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I can see where that might take off here in just a minute,
Yeah.
Like it's just being able to read it.
Yeah, bro.
It's fun.
There's no better feeling than hitting like a good trade. I had my first big trade like this week. I'm actually 4 for 5 this week, and
really, let's go.
Bro, people, me and Team Rocket Joey, this fool was like, he's like, dude, it's like freaking, it's gambling. Like you don't know what's going on. I'm like, bro, like you do. Like you just got to put in the time. Like you got to be the 1%.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of actually, studying the market and seeing all that stuff. Newsry, does its thing with it. So if all of a sudden something bad comes out of it, but it could be a good thing for the stock too. So it's just it's all about reading into it, and you got to do your research.
Yeah,
sure.
and it's so fun. And like, bro, I'd be trading at work, bro. Like I'll be on the computer, like trading at work. My boss pissed me off so bad this week. He was like trying to move me while the market was about to open. I was like, dude, like I'm gonna take my break right now. If you want to move me, like I can't get away from my phone right now.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a clerk, so I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm working still. I'm still like correcting packages and stuff, but it's like it's slow right now too. So we're just
wrong address. All right, put a damage tag on that. Slide it to the side. All right. Apple just went up, baby.
People will freaking write their city wrong, or add an extra A or O or whatever, and that's just like it's a quick little correction. It's cool.
Yeah.
It pays the bills. But you want to talk about the market? You want to talk about little market talk?
Market talk? Go ahead. It's going down a little bit, I guess. I mean, it's certain things that's going. Majority of everything's going down. Essentially, besides all the new stuff that's coming out, of course.
Did you grab any of that new stuff?
What, the drop, Pro Pokemon Center drop?
Yeah,
Is that
did
what
you
you're
grab
talking
it?
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to. I was like at the like literally, I was like, I put my head down. It was raining, and I had my phone in my
Oh,
cup holder. I wasn't thinking about checking it or nothing. I was just delivering stuff. And then like hour after it dropped, I looked at my phone. I was like, oh no! And I got on, and I waited, and literally, I'm in Rattle's Discord too, so Rattle shows,
yeah, the
when stuff
pinks.
are in and out and all that stuff. And I got it at like 23, like 12:23 my time. And then like 3 minutes later, it said ETBs are out of stock. And then like 5 minutes later, everything's sold out. And I'm like, what? That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy. I barely got it.
Dang. Dude, we had, like same thing with the Ascending Heroes and Phantasmal Flames. Like I know a couple homies that were I was gonna say cashing out, checking out like an hour past. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think for the Pokemon Center side, it's getting better. But like as Jacob says, it's coming back up. Yeah. But as far as like the Phantasmal Flames, it got down to like 200, 210, and then now it's like all the way back up to 250. But it does feel like there's more quantity. So that's going to be
For
good
sure.
for the market. How do you feel about that new set? Are you a Zygarde fan? Or a Mega Clefable fan?
I think that's why it was so up for that long. ETB
Yeah.
should have not been up for over almost 2 hours, guaranteed. Not at all. And they're like, what is that Pokemon? Is it is still am I One Piece? Like, or something. And they clicked off. I don't know.
Freaking Gundam.
Gundam, exactly. That's what it looks like, bro.
Bro, it's a meme. That's a meme of freaking Pokemon with a giant
Who
weapon.
likes Zygarde right now? I want to see a show of hands. I bet Zygarde never came out of Z-Guard, whoever says whatever that Pokemon's name is. But I bet that has not came out of somebody's mouth in a very long time until this set came out.
For sure. So Chavin 23, Mega Starmie's gonna carry the set. Dude, I
With them
love
long legs.
Yeah, I love Mega Starmie. I think it looks sick. I'm bummed that like people like did the stupid meme with the Patrick Star meme. They don't understand. I think it's an American thing that they don't understand where that reference comes from. Because like I watched a lot of Japanese movies as a kid, like the Power Rangers style, like they have those type of bad guys that look like that, like just weird humanoid jewel things. I mean, you watch Power Rangers, bro, in the 90s. That's pretty much like what they were battling, is things that look like that. So I love it. I love that they did that.
I have my opinions. For sure. It's not going to be a chase of mine, that's for sure. And I mean, everybody has their stuff, but definitely that's a meme. That's all I can think of it is just a meme, bro.
Yeah, it's I get it. I get it. Like I
told running out of ideas, so they gotta make a stripper Starmie.
Make a stripper Starmie. Yeah, like I understand why people are quote unquote bearish on the set, and even the colors are kind of bad. Like for the ETB, at least. I'm not even an ET. Yeah. I have like a few ETBs, but they're like, I don't know, like stuff like this. Like this box looks amazing, right? Like the box looks
vibrant. It has Pikachu on it. So
yeah, it looks really cool. Like the new Charizard one, ETB from Phantasmal looks like.
I like the darkness of
it. Looks like
stuff like
looks
that.
very AI generated. I'm like,
Do you think they do make? Do you think they use some AI?
I think they for sure have a template ready to go, for the new same thing with like those EX cards. I watched how they create those new EX cards. It's just a template. They just change tiny little things. I'm sure Pokemon has some type of AI software that can make those cards super fast. But I'm let me watch my words. I like this set. I don't think it's going to deserve as much hate as it's going to get. It's not a Shrouded Fable, bro. Like, let's get that right. Like,
Shrouded Fable, everybody never bought into Shrouded Fable, so Shrouded Fable is going to go up.
Yeah, Shrouded Fable's, like, I had so much fun opening it in Japanese. Like, I pulled all the cards, all the top hits.
All that pack art, though, in Japanese?
They look good, dude. They look super good, but I understand why it doesn't translate to English. Same thing with this set. Like, it's like if we get a cool Meowth card, how much is that gonna do to the set? Like, I don't know, but I think the market really did need a speed bump. if you will. For,
Yeah, definitely. That's a yeah for correction or just people to sell like simmer,
simmer down a little
chill,
bit.
chill a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Chill. Did you know the Meowth card before it went into Phantasmal Flames was a Japanese exclusive for
Yep.
like a year?
Yep. It was it was actually a Korean exclusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korean.
My buddy bought it for like, I don't know, in a 10 it was like $300 in Japanese or something like that. And then all of a sudden this rolls around and it was in Phantasmal Flames. I'm like, ooh, that kind of sucks, bro. And I hope that the Chinese exclusive stuff comes to like English and stuff like that. That would be amazing.
So from what I know is that won't happen because of the contract agreement, and also also China does not mess around when it comes to like contract agreements.
Yeah,
that's
makes sense.
Yeah, that's one thing. For two, I hope that they do stay exclusive because I'm loving the how Pokemon's being spread out. You know, it's a little bit of everything for everybody. So it also gives like if we just give English every single reprint or of cards that were exclusive, I just think it's just like it just I don't know. It doesn't feel fair to me. I think that every language should have their own promos and things that make it special. Like everyone.
What does English have?
That's
exclusive.
They have the Shrouded Fable. Oh no, not anymore. I was gonna say the Shrouded Fable collection box alt arts, but those are just got reprinted in Thai. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Kingdra,
the Kingdra promos and stuff like that.
Kingdra and what was the other one? And Greninja. Yeah. Those are in Thai. So even English doesn't.
Japanese doesn't have that.
Not yet.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
of course, because it was not in the pink set. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Japanese homies aren't in here right now, but so what they're explaining to me is like Japan wants like a cooldown right now. Like they're printing like crazy, so they're really not focused on like having these one-on-one promos to draw even more. Like the play that I was gonna make was the Iono's Kilowattrel. I have a ton of those things because they were Japanese exclusive promos, and now that's I'm gonna have to hold
one to the side actually.
Yeah, that's done. They're in English now, so I'm gonna have to hold those for a very long time. But luckily, I love that card, so I think I'm gonna grade a few, and then again, I'm probably gonna give it away for a stream or something like that. So I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for that new set. I want to see we need some people out of this hobby, bro. Like
for real. No, that's what it's gonna be good for. But essentially the hobby comes in waves and stuff like that, and there is going to be bad sets, Burning Shadows and stuff like that, but I don't know if anybody loves Burning Shadows, but I mean it had some decent cards in it, but as the price reflects, it wasn't a great set. So it's going to have its waves for sure.
I tried to buy a Burning Shadows like box maybe 2 months ago for 1,000, which is crazy because I remember when that box was nothing.
For the ETB?
No, the box, the booster box with Ho on the cover.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a good look. It's a good looking box. Like for me, I'm a booster box collector. Like I don't really care about
all the other stuff. I like anything. I want to dip my feet into like vintage stuff and start collecting like vintage like collection boxes and stuff like that, because the packs aren't going to be tampered with. It's not going to be weighed. It's not going to be anything. So I'm going to start doing that. I might downsize my collection a little bit just to have some of that older stuff.
Yeah. What did you when did you come into the hobby? Have you always been here?
2023 maybe. Yeah, 23, I guess. And so,
what year are we in? 26? Bro, what do you get?
Time flies, man. Especially when you got hobbies like this that just sucks away the time. Like it's insane how time flies now.
So some dude did a hit piece on me. Some like random dude, if you're watching, he did a hit piece on like all the times I said when I got in the hobby. He's like, "You're a liar. You're a liar. You've only been here for 3 years. You're an absolute liar." Like it's like, okay, bro.
I mean, we had a life outside of YouTube too, as well.
That's what I'm saying. They only see the YouTube timestamps and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's been here." Yeah, so funny, but I that's kind of where I've been focusing my so my goal for next year is to have a Cosmic Eclipse box, and that's like I don't want to, dude. I don't want to freaking spend that type of money. Like I've been buying. I don't know if you saw, but I've been buying the XY boxes in Spanish. For like, for like bro, they're like $500-$600 still. Like they're not like they're not cheap. It's not like like for anyone here that says that $500 is no amount of money. Like you're insane. Like that is a lot of money to just be thrown on a Pokemon booster box. So I'm like looking into like other languages. What's the website Card Market that's like deals with like the European side of it's like TCG
I don't know.
players.
I know I have a lot of people that other YouTubers I know that are from Europe and stuff like that, but I don't ever like try to get into their market to see all that different kind of stuff.
Yeah, you guys could correct me in the chat. Card Market, right? It's pretty much TCG player for Europe, and they have like so many booster boxes still in like the X and Y and Sun and Moon era, like very. Yeah. So, and I got homies that I could send it to their place, and then shout out to all the military homies that let me do that, and then they send it to me. So.
Dude, that's what's up. I essentially, especially with sealed collecting and stuff like that, just being able to, have that piece of history and stuff like that, and just have something that old for a decent price would be amazing.
For sure, bro.
For a sealed collection. Now, if I was gonna be open to that to, be trying to hit something and stuff like that, no,
not at all. Like, I opened 2 boxes of this in English, right? This is in Spanish, right? I'm not paying $500 for this box, dude. You're high. Like I opened
when it was $80.
Yeah, I opened 2 of them at $100, and I had my fun. So now I have to own it in Spanish. Like that's fine. Like who cares? The box is the box. But people like, I get it. I'm Mexican, Filipino, so everyone's like, it's acceptable for you. Like, what does that mean? Like. I have Japanese boxes. I barely speak Japanese. Like, what the hell?
I don't speak Japanese, Spanish, Japanese, or French.
Yeah, I don't got no Filipino cards on my desk, bro. Come on, you guys can all buy the same stuff.
That's crazy sauce, man.
Oh man, but what's some stuff you've been picking up lately? Anything for the PC?
Just some of the newer UPC stuff like that. I know I had to do the premium figure collection of the Espeon. I had to buy that, but I didn't care. Box. Espeon's my favorite. Besides, Mew's my favorite, and then the Espeon. And I was like, I gotta have that. And all I wanted was one. I'm not gonna open it. It's diabolical for the price of it.
Facts.
Even at market, I'm like, no, I don't want to even open that at the market.
What's market right now? 120?
I think it was like 6. No, it was like 65. That if you wanted to buy it at the 70.
Oh, 70 MSRP.
Yeah, MSRP. That's
okay. Yeah,
so even at MSRP, I would probably not even open it. Not at all. And then now it's like 140, 160, somewhere around there.
Yeah, Yeah, there's some on Facebook Marketplace right now for like 110, 120. So I think that's still a good buy for me because I'm like you, bro. I'm not opening that thing. I think I bought
it for 140, 145.
Okay. Yeah, it looks so cool. It's such a good looking box, and it's got like cool promos and the figure collection. Like I love figure collections. That's my shit.
I got quite a few. I had a Roaring Skies one, and then I got drunk one day and I opened it.
No.
I was like, nah, I can always get another one of those, and then the market like just soared, and then I just out that box now. I still have the promo and stuff like that, and the little figures up there somewhere. God, don't do that.
You just got pieces of memories of the box.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just kind of whimper, and then I go back into my corner.
Oh man, give me one box you regret, or just give me one item you regret opening.
I opened up. I did a series of opening up vintage stuff. So I've opened up mid-era vintage and got skunked for sure. I probably had 12 unreleased videos of like just old packs that didn't have anything in it, and of where I was just ripping through some stuff, going crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I don't have anything crazy like that. Mine was just Evolving Skies that I was just going through like candy. Like it was just
Evolving Skies. Yeah.
It was. I didn't even blink.
Because Evolving Skies was the play when I first got in. Like it was $6 probably, and then everything else was like $4 that you could find. And I was like, why would I buy Evolving Skies? And I didn't know anything about Pokemon. And then who knew that was going to be $30, $35 a pack.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
for everyone that like I get that question all the time, or the not question, just that comment. Everyone's like, "How did you not know Evolving Skies?" Like, I'm so glad that you said that, because like, dude, we were just like enjoying the hobby. Like, price was not like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I didn't know anything about like Pokemon at that time, and I knew that it had the Moonbreon. Moonbreon was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. But then there's all these other alt arts that I could chase and stuff,
Exactly.
and I'm like, I'd rather do that on a beer budget instead of going up $2. I'd rather buy 10 packs of this set or versus only 2 packs, or whatever.
Exactly.
It's not incorrect or it's not correct math, but it's
Yeah,
it's
people
more
always,
fun.
dude, I get that comment all the time. It's like, how did you not know that box is gonna be a 2,000? I was like, dude, this market that we're seeing here today is not what you like. Even YouTube,
Not at all.
Pokemon YouTube was not what it is today. Like, we were just having so much fun, ripping, talking about collections, like showing off cards. Now it's like you're kind of dumb if you. I mean, I'm dumb. I'm talking about myself, but if to rip Pokemon cards, you just get here and just get annihilated. It's like, well, I don't open English, so I'm sorry. So let me correct myself. Korean and Japanese boxes like guaranteed hits, so that's the route I go. I'm like, I'm not gonna open a $90 box and get nothing. You're high. I'm gonna open
I just see all this product behind me sometimes, and I'm like, oh, but it's already there. Girl math, it's already paid for.
So you do have those itches, like?
Oh yeah, of course. And whenever
Dang.
it was awesome, whenever I could give away packs, because that would have been my itch. I was able to open packs for other people, give everything away and stuff, and it actually filled the urge of not ripping all my stuff in the background. And so now I'm kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, the only English I rip is from Pokemon Pocket.
actually, I'll have an itch one day, and I'll just go up in my room and go lay down and be like, all right, I'll open up 10 packs today.
Yeah, dude, I got homies at work that they'll spend like $100 on the new set, and they'll just like, oh, I need all the cards, so I'm like, dude, you just bought a damn near booster box. Like, what the hell? That's so crazy for digital packs, and you get annihilated on Pokemon Pocket now. They made it like real hit rates. I'm like, this is not fun anymore.
It's not. I don't even know how y'all did it in the beginning, because I wasn't doing it every day. I wasn't trying to collect all the, to open up the packs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I wasn't doing that. So I wasn't in the ability to have 10 packs to rip and everything. So I was just doing the 2 a day, and that was it.
Oh shoot, they still get me $10 a month every damn month, because I just love to rip those packs, bro. And then it's cool because I have a bunch of old people at my work that also like I said, I told you my area is like all high seniority, so everyone's like a dinosaur. Everyone's so old. That's when I knew. Quick off tangent, but that's when I knew Pokemon was gonna get popping. When I saw like 60-year-old old ladies playing Pokemon Pocket, ripping Pokemon cards. I was like, what the hell is going on right now? It's like, oh, it's this new game. You're like, dude, that is Pokemon you're doing right now. That is crazy. Like, the amount of influence Pokemon Pocket had to have in the total market. Like, I remember Nostalgianomics was saying, he's like, oh, it had no correlation. I'm like,
it is. Just like Go had an influence back in 18, was it 16?
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go, whenever that came out, and then it brought up a hype, and then evolutions and all that stuff, and that created like a little surge and stuff like that. Right now, where we were it came down and all that stuff, but now we're in like the golden age that, like you said, we never heard of this kind of like Evolving Skies going to $30. It's just 4 years old now at this point. No other set did that. Not at all. No other set went that crazy before.
Yeah, dude. I still have shorts that get viewed every day of me putting in Evolving Skies in my TCG player checking or the checkout, and a Moonbreon. I think it was like $400, and I was like, dude, this is crazy. I was like, dude, you guys can. It's still on there. You guys, I literally like get a comment on that short to this day. It's still on there. And
I don't remember that.
Bro,
I remember when ETB or booster boxes were like 300.
Well, bro, look at what Hansel says right here. People were saying not to buy Evolving Skies at 300 because it would go back under 90 due to a crash. That Evolving Skies reprint rumor it had people in a chokehold. Like, chokehold. There was only a few people covering the market like that / investing into Pokemon cards. So their word was pretty much gospel. Like I was like, Evolving Skies at 150, I'll have a chance. And then it went to 250. And I was like, 250, I'll have a chance again. 350, 350. And I was like, it's done. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. It's done. There's no way. $350 for a booster box back then sounded insane.
Yep. Nope. Not at all. Not for a new set either.
Yeah,
not at all. And then that's when I was buying Lost Origin, and Lost Origin was actually a little bit more expensive than all the rest as well.
Yeah.
And I felt like I bought one booster box one time, got skunked on it. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that again.
You were there. You were around the time where people were saying Brilliant Stars was better than Evolving Skies, right?
Like, no, I don't think so.
No, bro. That was the sentiment on YouTube that Brilliant Stars was better than Evolving Skies. I'm like, well, you guys are freaking tripping.
I think because I started out just watching Whatnot for some reason. I can't remember. My kids got me into the hobby again because they wanted to rip open some stuff. And they're like, Dad, do you know anything about Pokemon? And now look where we're at. And I shame them every day. Look at what you got me into, kids. But it's a good thing. But that's when I started out, and I didn't know where else to go. And I went to Whatnot and made a few friends off Whatnot and stuff like that. But
Sick.
I was just ripping stuff there, and I didn't care about going out to wherever and finding stuff. And if I could find it, whatever I could, I would rip open. But I wasn't, and that was back whenever I didn't hit my 4 years at UPS yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the money was tight, huh?
Yeah, money was tight
for sure. Yeah.
So I was just taking advice off people on Whatnot. And that was it. But there was a guy on Whatnot, literally, he had one of those cardboard white like boxes that were like, you could fit 4 rolls of just whatever packs or cards. And he had that thing filled up with Evolving Skies. He's like, I bet you one day these are going to be expensive. I'm going to hold. I'm like, do you want me to, can I buy any of those? And he's like, no, I'm holding on to them. I bet you got a new car.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
I need to message him right
now. Dude, I wasn't are you, so let me ask you this. Would you consider yourself a Pokemon investor?
I mean, I wouldn't put all my, like you said, but Pokemon essentially, if it goes up in the future and stuff like that, which it's going to,
yeah,
I'm not going to choose this over the stock market or something like that. But like Logan Paul thing saying that it's, it's done it over the NASDAQ over 4 times the amount. Pokemon, you need to invest in all that stuff. And that's kind of the big boom of why scalpers were out there in the first place and everything. But I just like the nostalgic feel and being able to hold on to something that potentially down the road. Yeah, sure. If I sell it, like when I get older, yeah, sure. If I make a buck on it, cool. Yeah. Essentially, that's all it is.
Yeah. I was in that boat too, I think, but my 2026 goal is going to be a little bit more like financially focused into Pokemon. So I sold a few Fusion Strike boxes and Lost Origin boxes, and I pretty much like paid for my schooling to learn how to trade. So I'm like, dude, it definitely helped, I was like, okay, this is like a serious financial, like it's serious. Yeah, it's serious this time,
stuff. And I wish I was in Evolving Skies and all that stuff. And
facts, bro.
Was able to get this, but Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm
unheard of.
Yeah. So I'm more like gonna buy 2-3 booster boxes, hold one for the long haul, and then the rest of them let them ride for 2 to 3 years, and then just like keep on rotating. You just never know. Yeah. You just never know what's gonna happen. It's really safe, not anything like risky or whatever. I am gonna be grading a lot more. That stuff seems fun, and a lot of people are like, yeah, you should try to flip cards here and there. And for me, and it's gonna sound crazy, but I open a lot of simplified Chinese. I open a lot of Korean, a lot of Japanese. I will be grading all of that stuff because I do see that there is a play there, and those actually do sell as well. But they just have to be in PSA slabs. Sorry, all the tag guys that are always telling me to grade with tag, but bro, if I'm grading Korean cards, I'm talking about like big hits, right? Like the top cards. They're gonna have to be in PSA slabs. So there's money there, and it's something I want to try. We'll see.
That's all I do with PSA as well, just because I know that if I'm going to help with my like card shows and stuff like that, 90% of all the slabs that you see at card shows are PSA.
Mhm.
The CGC is not. They don't sell.
They don't.
The tags, they don't really sell at all either.
Yeah.
And that's just from card, because you go to a card convention and all that stuff. The people that are walking around either are just searching for a Pokemon card or are investors themselves,
Mhm.
and they want something that's gonna ride out. It's just a safer play essentially.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, like for someone like me that's going to be grading something niche, I'm definitely going to go PSA. There's no way. I want to pick up some of those simplified Chinese exclusive Gengars pretty soon. I want to come back from Japan, so maybe I find some. Maybe I find some in Japan. So we'll see.
That would be insane.
I love those cards, dude. Like, dude, I'm probably one of the early, if not the, besides Crystal Collects. Let me correct myself. Besides Crystal Collects, I'm like one of the early or first channels to cover simplified Chinese, and Korean, probably Korean as well. Those videos do terrible, but it doesn't matter. You got to be ahead of the curve, and you got to believe in something, So I do those videos. I was like, oh, cool, 300 views. That's a whole $1. Like it.
300, I got $1 from it. Let's go, baby. Oh my god.
But it's cool. It's fun. Yeah. Do you have any market predictions on where do you think this market is going within this next couple of months?
I just, like you said, correct. But the thing is that with this new set, I thought it was going to be since Charizard was the heavy hitter in the last set, thought the Dragonite set was going to end up being like a more chill set than what it is. But it's crazy. It's going to be insane, and it's going to bring out just
Nasty.
more people. Yeah, and I hope that there's more sets like the Zygarde, unfortunately. But 30th anniversary is right here too, so
yeah,
the hype's still going to be around. And
I
would say 30th would probably be my go-to. Actually,
your 30th.
Yeah, I would say go. And the thing is that it's going to probably be, and mark my words, it's going to be a bad set, because the 25th anniversary was just copycat. It was all copycat cards. It was all, that stuff. The 20th anniversary was actually its own set, and it had different cards. It had amazing cards, actually. And it had, you could get 3 to 4 hits in a pack and stuff like that. So I think that this 30th century, they're going to probably listen to themselves, and it's going to be something that's going to be its own set, own cards this time, and it's not going to be repeat. But watch it be all repeats, and I'll just shoot myself in the foot for that. But
did you happen to see the like people were making like just mock like what they wanted to see in that set? It was like the Moonbryon reprinted with the
god, dude, what if it is?
So I'm like, bro, I'm on that evil time, bro. I want some of the biggest cards reprinted with that nasty 30th. I actually like the stamp. Let me correct myself. I love the stamp, but I would love to have a Moonbryon printed with the 30th stamp, just to piss so many people off.
Yep, I'd be like, damn it.
Some guy just saved up for 2 years to buy the Moonbryon. Spent every single of his hard-earned dollar, and then it just,
because if it comes out with 30s, if you're gonna put that card in front of me for $2,000, or you're gonna put it in front of me for $100, I'm gonna buy the $100 every day.
Easily, right?
Exactly.
What's up, Shug? Glad you're here, bro. He said reprint the Pikachu illustrator. Just cook Logan Paul real quick.
There's so scam ideas and stuff out around that Logan Paul issue and stuff like that, but
it's insane, bro. It's insane.
I've been listening to some people about it, and I'm just like, what?
And people never got refunded that money, right, for being part of that scam. His scam.
Yeah, essentially, and he was, because he guaranteed like, oh, I'm gonna sell this for 50%. I'll give back 50% of all that stuff back to you guys, and then he never did. But then he just bought it right back or something. It's stupid.
The loophole on loophole, bro. It's so crazy. So you're against another reprint of famous cards? Safe to say. Did I read that correctly?
I wouldn't mind having like the stuff I couldn't get my hands on. Don't let me like the Mario Luigi cards and stuff like that. Japanese.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But that's not going to happen. But I would be all for that, because I'm not sitting around here buying stuff that's too crazy. I mean, I bought a Gold Star and it's a PSA 2.
Fire.
So I mean, I'm not going to be going around buying a PSA 10 of that, not at all. But if it had a 30th anniversary, there you go.
PSA 6, baby. Look, if I do this and told you guys it's a 10.
Yeah, I think I have a Dark Charizard first edition.
Fire.
PSA 9.
I got that in a 4.
You got it in a 4? Let's go.
Yeah.
That's the newest little thing that
I
got it back. Boom, baby. Let's go. No, that's a beautiful card. I actually like it. But
dude, it's like
first edition stamp to regular stamp, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like, dude, when you put it into a PSA slab, who gives a shit? Unless it's a 1. I'm sorry. If you're buying 1s, that's diabolical.
I actually sent off a XY Pikachu 124 promo.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is, and it actually had literally the card, the card film. What the picture was kind of like coming off the card stock. Ooh. And I was like, because I bought it like that, I didn't know that it was essentially, because I was just buying stuff like left and right, and I just grabbed it and it was cheap, and I was like, that looks all right for cheap. And then I took it out and it had like, it was coming off the card stock. I was like, wait, maybe this could be a 1. Yeah, and of course a 1 is like 4 times the amount of what I bought it for. So I was like, I might as well throw it there and see. But I actually am just going to start a new thing where shorts, where anybody that likes to grade stuff, I'm going to show the card and then I'm going to show it graded all in one short. So cool. You don't have to wait for 3 months or whatever. Like PokeRev did all those videos and they do well, where he just shows all the cards that he's going to grade, and then 3 months later he shows it, or whatever time frame he actually shows it graded. Those actually do well, and I'm going to start doing shorts where I'll show one and then I'll flip it around and it'll be graded, and it allows you to kind of guess and interact a little bit, make people stay around to see what that actually. And I won't just settle with like, I'll buy like old stuff that could be like 6s, 7s, so it actually makes you guess. It's not going to be just like a 9 or a 10. So just like that one, that's could be a 1 or it could be damaged.
Yeah.
And so we'll see if they won't grade it at all. It'll be kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, for me, I would only grade a card that I think is a 1 contender if it was like my personal card, because that card was like sitting in my pocket as a kid. You know what I mean? Then I'm like, oh, dude, for sure, like preserve that bad boy. But I don't know if you guys, if you watched, anyone in the chat watched there's a few videos of like how to make a PSA 1.
Really?
Have you seen that? Yeah.
Why would you want to make a card a 1 in the first place?
So and shout out to Jodo Jake. He's the one that put me on, because he's the grading master. Yeah, people were just folding the card in a certain way, and it came back. It comes back a 1.
A 1. Oh my god, dude, that's insane. I actually, I don't know who did the video, but they brought on a PSA person.
Oh yeah,
I watched to work there.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh yeah, they actually have the same people, and it's somewhat separate from all the rest. So those people will do all the old cards and whatever.
Oh yeah,
and then, yeah. I'm like, what? Really? I didn't know that. I thought if you got cards, you're gonna grade it.
Yeah. You know? The crazy thing about that interview was he said it takes seconds for them to grade.
Really?
Did you? Yeah, like
I don't know if I didn't watch all of it. I was like, I think I had
on shorts or something. Yeah. Dude, seconds is nuts.
That is kind of crazy.
Nuts. Like they have to have some type of tool, right? Some type of like quick. Maybe they're on like some type of conveyor belt thing where it just passes.
Conveyor belt. That's insane.
You know, it has to be, right? Like, I mean, put her 10.
How many cards do they do? Like 10,000 a day?
They have to be, right? You get a 6-hour shift, 8-hour shift. Like, there's no way you could concentrate that long, bro. Like 5 hours, like tops, like being in like deep concentration, trying to find these little like blobs and print lines on cards. Like it would, it sounds like the job of my nightmares.
That's how that illustrator got a 10.
Yeah. You send it. What's your feelings about PSA? Are you, if let's say tag was coming up and potentially held the same amount of value, would you feel like you'd move over for like the look, or maybe? Or
I love the look of tag, and PSA, if it wasn't been the gold standard for 30 years, I wouldn't be doing with PSA at all. However long PSA has been around, but I do like tag. Tag's pretty sick. It's more consistent. You're gonna get your stuff in a cleaner slab, that's way more presentable than PSA.
Mhm.
So, but I wouldn't say that I would directly go that route right now because I already have an existing collection, and as you can see, all the PSAs just lined up. Now, if you throw in different colors, it's gonna be weird. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
On my slab wall over
Yeah.
there. So if you start throwing in different, grading companies, and they'll start
It
looking
looks
weird.
so it looks
Yeah.
crazy. I'm the same way. I want to keep things like very the same. I
Yeah.
love the tag slabs, but yeah, I'm just not gonna. It's just
Do I
like
have
for
one? I think I have one somewhere. Go ahead.
oh, just saying like it's like new technology for me. It's like a new technology versus oh yeah, sick, super sick, dude. The Japanese 25th stamp promo. Like, why didn't we get that in English? Like, this, God, we got the ugly Pikachu. Just that's the worst.
It's so clean. It puts
It's
the
so
emphasis
clean.
on the card itself. Like if you didn't know that this was in a slab, if I put it up here like that, you'd be like, dang, that's just you're just holding that. So
I love it.
Smudges on it. I don't know where that came from.
Did you see people now make like these like backdrops too for tag slabs?
I did not see that. That's
So it's
actually
like-
pretty interesting.
So it's like
You
like
got it?
no. So like extended arts like this, you could order them for tag slabs on Etsy. This is extended art turn.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a Korean card, but it's not that great of a copy. But yeah, you can order these for tag slabs, and it just
That's actually pretty sick. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
If you want to customize your stuff and all that stuff to get, like be able to make it the same. Yeah, that's actually I always like that. What was a European company that does that?
Yep.
I can't remember what it is. But
Yeah, I forget too. There's a Australian grading company that does the same thing too. Their top of their labels is like the background. It's really, really cool. I'm just like, I don't know. Like I said, like I just watched a short like right before we got on, but this guy, he shows like the total feedback that tag gives you as well. It's really cool. Oh, Ace, yeah, Ace grading.
Yeah, Ace. There you go.
So they give you like the full background. They do like this it looks like a heat map transparent thing that shows all the bumps in your car and all that stuff. To me, it's like it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's like maybe call me a boomer, but I just like the way the old PSA slabs look. To me, it looks like an old sports ticket. And it just has that nostalgia feel for me where like tag just looks a little too clean, a little too modern, so that's just my
I just like the emphasis on the card. It's doing its purpose and being slabbed up, being kept up to where you're not going to damage it, whatever, unless you freaking put it under a chair leg and sit down on the damn thing. You're not going to get that. So you are going to get the emphasis on the card, and that's what I like. But I do like the artistic because we're in this game for, all the artists, and we like the cards because of the art itself. And so if you're putting more art or carrying that art onto the slab itself, that's actually kind of sick. I like that idea.
No, I agree, dude. Like, I mean, that's why I bought those extended arts. Like, I'm gonna grab a simplified Chinese a Giratina, and I throw it into one of those like little.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Yeah,
that would be trippy.
Super sick. So like, I like the customization. I mean, I just started getting into like these. Shout out to Jodo Jake putting me on to the graded guards.
Graded guards. I need to get some of those.
Another stupid thing for me to spend money.
That looks sick.
Dude, and they're like good quality. There's like a piece of like plastic in, like, it's not just a bumper, it's like a piece of plastic in the graded guard. Yeah,
that's
and
sick.
So it's pretty cool.
It's
and
a cell phone protector.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like I just been grabbing. Sorry, Shug. I'm sorry, man. I've disappointed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what we need to get partnered up with. Graded guard people. Is that Goated Guard? Do they do that stuff?
I don't know.
Goated Guard is a company that's a little bit newer that is taking on people.
I would.
Like that.
I might reach out to them for a sponsorship. I will be sponsored by literally anything. If John Deere wanted to sponsor me,
John Deere. Everybody says about the blue chew stuff.
So I'm like a big workout dude. So I reached out to like all these workout companies for a sponsorship. I do not think they're gonna reach back out, but
that is funny.
Maybe factory.
I thought
meals.
about doing sweatbands with
fire.
My name is Albie Trading, and I was gonna be Albie Training. So
Fire.
be training. So I thought about doing sweatbands. No one else is doing it. So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
might as well.
Like just fun sponsors. I'm not trying to like freaking do the what's rain bet? Is that one of the bet ones? The stake betting. That's why all the kids like all the like neat like stake betting is like what like Neon and like I Show Speed, all the young kids.
Oh, I Show Speed and stuff like that.
Yeah, they all do like the rain bet. They're just like playing blackjack to like their audience. It's like, bro, what do you do? What are you doing, bro? That's like actually that's nasty work in my opinion.
What do you think about the GameStop's stuff and people are just literally going live and letting people buy, like paying the guy to open stuff for them on live, basically using their money?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I saw
people were getting like hundreds and hundreds of people inside. They're like letting people buy instead of doing it alone at your own house, doing it yourself. You give the streamer it, and then you can actually get hit in front of an audience essentially, and there you go. I guess that's the marketing to that, but people are doing that.
All right, let me. This is the first time I'm hearing about this, but let me give you my thoughts. I would be down. I would be down. It's not a rip and because for me it's not a rip and ship. The card's already there. It's not a rip and ship. I'm just like, you want me to open? Yeah, it's not my product. Like if that's interesting, guys, let me know if you guys would want me to do that for you guys. I'll take the $5 in monetization money, and you get cool cards. You know, I don't see any. I with that it's I don't see anything. But for me, it's like the rip. I would never do rip and shipping. I don't know. I just don't want to. You know, we talked about it. I don't want to be super ecstatic about an EX card and make you feel like you got a bad deal.
Oh my god, and we got the hit. No shot, chat. Congratulations.
I would have to be just amped up on like 4 energy drinks. Like, there's no way.
I'm not. I can't do it. I mean, I'll do because I try to do because I have an LCS that I have kind of like built a reputation with, and I'll get a case of the new stuff and I'll do a rip and ship for that. And that's it. Cool. Yeah, and that's it on new sets. But even with now, I'm down to two booster boxes is all I can get.
I think like how about this? Would you like? I think rip and shipping would be cool if it's like your core audience and you're just opening a new booster box. You just want to open it with your audience. I think that's cool. But like like you're doing like, oh guys, we're gonna open 90 booster boxes today for 12 hours. Like and it's just random people, you know.
Oh, this is my 12th Meowth IR.
Yeah, like I'm kind of cool. But one box and you just have your homies maybe are in it, you know. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I think Eli from Pokemon USA, he used to do that. He used to just like do like some mid-era box, like a Diamond and Pearl box. Oh. Yeah, this was like 6 years ago. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do packs, and then like I'm gonna buy 10 packs, and then you guys can just buy the rest. And then they would just open it together. So it was kind of rip and ship. But it was
that's
just
insane.
Yeah.
I wish I was in the hobby a little bit sooner than I was, because I would love to take the opportunity to buy some of that EX era stuff for like on a discount right now. Like
some of that EX stuff is not era booster boxes are still not that bad though. It just like, I mean, you know, to
10,000,
you know, sub 10.
Sub 10?
Sub 10.
Some of them.
I
don't know which one it would be unless I really don't. I just end up buying random stuff.
I have one saved. I don't know what.
Oh, you're a Japanese collector, so you'd like that.
Oh,
sealed.
That's so fire.
It has that hollow on it and stuff.
Gas. See,
I like those kind of cards.
Dude, Japanese needs to do more of that stuff again. They stopped doing those style boxes. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into some older stuff. It says $4, but I didn't pay $4. I think my oldest stuff that I have is just a Platinum Deoxys. Besides like random packs of like base set 2.
Yeah,
stuff. I've given away fossil packs. I've given away Team Rocket packs on the channel.
Crazy. So, yeah. I think someone brought that up in the chat earlier. That was crazy. My dream booster box is like the black and white base. That box is incredible, and then probably number 2 box would probably be like a Roaring Skies or an Ancient Origins, and then 3 is Sun and Moon Cosmic Eclipse, of course. But
Cosmic, that's one of my hopes for this year is getting a Cosmic box.
I'm buying
I
in
really want
Spanish
it.
though, bro. I ain't spending 5 racks. Got me all
It
the
was
way.
5, and then it went down to like you can find them for like 35, I believe. The cheapest one.
Count me out.
Yeah, but I got all this PSA stuff that I could trade in for it
Yeah,
to
yeah.
downsize. So
Yeah, true. I have a ton of singles I'm gonna be grading that I'm so over singles. I just want boxes. I'm such a box lover. They just look so good in acrylic case. So I'm like, I'm gonna grade these, even if they come back 9s or 8s, give people deals, whatever, they're gone. Even if I get like sub market, they're gone. Like they're just sitting cash, just for that cosmic box. But I don't know.
exactly.
We'll see.
That's what my stuff is. I want like a lot of good sealed stuff.
What's some of your collection goals going into 2026?
Like the cosmic, I want, if I could reach for a black and white legendary treasures booster box, I'd love that. But some old vintage, like, like I said, I like, here's Ancient Origins, Breakthrough, Unified Mind, Cosmic Eclipse, but like stuff like this like pushes my buttons. This is awesome.
So good, bro. In the box looks great.
Yeah, Platinum Arceus packs. I actually, funny thing is, when I was doing my vintage pack openings, or mid-air and stuff like that, I opened up a Platinum Arceus and I hit the Gengar.
Dang.
Which is one of the best ones besides like the shiny Ponyta or something like that. But I hit the Platinum Arceus level X Gengar.
The Naruto Gengar, charging the Rasengan. Charging up the Rasengan, bro. I love that Gengar.
Yeah, I hit that out of the pack and I literally threw the card a little bit. I was like, ah! I freaked out. That short is amazing because it actually the guy that I helped does editing. Whenever I put out a lot of edits and videos and shorts and stuff like that, he edited that one, and yeah, he actually put my actual reaction in there. I screamed like a little girl.
That's crazy. Well, bro, that's an act, dude. I know how long ago was that? When what?
God, it was like, I don't know, 9 months ago, I would say.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn, you're crazy.
Yeah, it was. I opened up so much stuff, from Hidden Fates to old black and white packs, legendary treasure packs, to
I would cry if
my old vintage like base set pack I opened up. Like
there's no way, bro. I just couldn't do it.
I actually made those shorts were like fire. They were, if you clicked onto it, you'd be hooked and stuff like that, but they just never took off for some reason. So I like I couldn't stop. Like my goal was one vintage pack a month, and I would open up like just a bunch of them at one point at a time just to get the videos out there. And I had to stop because I was like, oh man, this is going to be way too much money, especially whenever they're only getting 3,000, 4,000 views. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore.
So crazy. Yeah, I did. I had a similar experience, or similar like awakening. I was like opening a bunch of I would do like Target hauls and Walmart hauls, and then I do the shorts, and I would compare them to like my Korean openings. My Korean openings still get like 10,000 views, and my English openings would get like 3, 4. I'm like, what is going on? What's this? Is this worth it? Like I could just open a bunch of Korean boxes and get the same amount of views. So that's the route that I went. That's kind of why I started opening Korean, really, because I saw the views were super similar. I was like, okay, well, we'll grow this way. It doesn't
make any sense for you to put out the yeah, exactly. That's why I'm going into the grading aspect. I grade anyways, and people like the whole aspect of seeing a raw card, guessing their own grade, and then seeing it and what it could be. So especially if it's some oddity cards too.
Can you explain like that video idea one more time? So you said that you'll have the card raw, and then you won't record that video and post it. You'll wait for it to come back. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay.
I have 60 some videos right now in my just saved that I'm waiting for it. And then I have my LCS. He does a ton of them. It like does tons of grading, thousands every month. And so I'm just going to take some cool ones, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to basically, because he doesn't do anything with them. So I'm going to go there and film it. And then wait till they come back and then do that.
That's
And it's free
sick.
content on me.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I couldn't do that. I would forget about the video.
I mean, like I said, I have like, I don't know, 12 to 15 videos of those Wheel Wednesday shorts that I haven't put out there because I just didn't get around to it because they dropped off essentially.
Yeah,
But they were amazing. I love them.
crazy. How many shorts do you post a day?
And not hardly any at all right now. But that's one of my goals.
Yeah.
My goal is to start doing dailies for a while at least with that content, and then I usually put out one or so or two a week just to hype up the live.
Yeah.
And just to get the word out that, hey guys, if you want free stuff, then come over here and hang out for a little bit if you want to. Essentially, I'm like a little mini DPM. That's what I call it.
Sick. Yeah, I feel like for me the right number is 3 shorts a day. So I'd use just an AI which covers like my either a podcast that I do. I'll probably clip this or whatever, and then it's just 3 shorts a day and then 1 video. But dude, last year I was doing like my ADHD was on a whole nother level, bro. I was like a superhero last year. I would record like 6 videos in one day. And
that's insane.
Would sit down for like 30 minutes and record 6 hours. Like my Mondays, like we get off early. So I just get here at like 6 o'clock in the morning and then I just record all day and I just distribute them out and I would not feel burnt out. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. That's highly insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So dude, let me show you my notes.
Do you have like a AI editor you said, or? Like, because I know that they do that.
I do
like,
that. Yeah, for the shorts. Yeah, But bro, look at like I show people this. This is like my weekly, like me just talking to myself about Pokemon topics.
Wow.
Like,
God.
But
essentially, if I have like a neat idea, I'll jot it down. But your channel is primarily like very vocal and stuff like that. I'm more of like a semantics and stuff like that too, where I'm just entertainment versus your format. But that's insane. You got to do that though. You got to do that to be successful on here and be able to communicate right.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is, like, then I'll sit down and for the video, and I'll use none of those notes.
That's diabolical.
I was like, look at it, I'm like, damn, I hella didn't cover that topic I was supposed to cover in that video. But
oh my god, that's diabolical, dude.
Yeah, I want to start doing those like car videos that everyone's doing. I think those are cool because like sometimes like I'll lose the train of thought before I get home, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how it is with you at work. Like, I can't wait to get away from packages. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm dying to get away from I'm in a brown package car. It's a package itself, delivering packages to people's box. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb, but I mean, we're just the Santa Claus of everyday life, But
if your channel got big enough, would you ever consider doing it full time?
I thought about that, and essentially I would have to have a price point, and then if it did hit that price point, which is over than what I make now, I'd be like, yeah, sure, fine, I'll quit it, and I would solely focus on this stuff. But I'm not gonna be limiting believing myself and stuff like that. If you believe in all that stuff, I'm not. I'm not gonna throw that out in the air that it won't ever happen. But it's a slim chance, and if it ever happens, it happens, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Do you kind of feel like when you're at work doing something that you don't really love? I don't know. Maybe you do love your job.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeehaw, brother! Just going out there and just pick up dust and go package out the door.
Just come back, just hands just black and just like, oh, dude, it's the worst. Anyways, for me, I'm like, would I want to just like would I not want to do my job? I'm like, maybe it would provide me that like extra drive to go home and to feel the something different. If I had to come here every day and just like make up, I don't know, like it'd be tough, I think, for me. That for me, for us it's only 6 hours of work, so that whole time I'm either listening to podcasts, I'm like doing other stuff. So when I get home, I'm like all loaded up. Pause. For a show, So
for sure, dude. Yeah. I mean, if you're pondering that all day, and plus our jobs essentially is kind of things that you don't have to really think too much about. It's all repetitive
Repetition.
motion.
Yeah.
So it's thing like my mind's always everywhere all day. Like I'm not, of course I'm driving a truck and all that stuff and delivering to your packages and all that stuff, but I'm always listening to all different kinds of podcasts, to people on YouTube 24/7 and stuff like that. So yeah, I get it. And I whenever I do get my days off and stuff like that, which since I'm a giveaway streamer, it comes into a play that I have outside of my 5 hours streaming, my daily job. Now I have 2 hours a week of sending off packages. I have at least an hour or two of preparing my streams, and then I also have to, invest time of going out to my LCSs and going out to Walmart to, meet up with the guy every week, and then doing all that stuff. So it does become a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like another side job, and I want to, this year I want to focus more, instead of going, let's say, to everybody stream 24/7. I kind of want to drop back a little bit and focus on myself this year, because I did a lot of branching out last year, and always like donating to everybody's stream, which that I'll continue always to do that and stuff, and member up to places and all that stuff. But I want to so wholly, because like you don't see DPM jumping into other people's chats and going, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And everything. You don't see that. You don't see that, because he has to have his mindset like on his grind and putting the time in his piece in where he can fit piece in, because like thinking of Pokemon 24/7, it's draining. It really is.
It is. Yeah.
It really is. And so I'm going to be taking a step back a little bit from just being in people's lives this year, and kind of, allowing that excitement to happen for myself again, because it is draining. And hopefully by doing that, it'll allow me to make better content, to be able to come up with my better ideas, shorts, focus on that stuff, and be able to, provide for the community a little bit better on my side. So I think I think that'll be very helpful.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like we have to take steps back to grow. It's so like it's hard for our brains to do. You're like, well, I gotta chill to grow. What the heck?
Yeah, that it's gonna be I'm gonna try to invest a little bit more into that, and seeing if it does. I mean, it might just shoot myself in the foot on that, and then all of a sudden something might slide off or whatever. But we're gonna try to do that mentally and stuff like that. It might make me better, and focus on working out and stuff, because I always was a gym buff like you, and I let that slid because of just how much time this takes from everyday life. And
yeah, no, dude, I feel you 1000%. That I just did a workout channel in my Discord, so everyone's being held accountable, and it's pretty cool, and there's it's I don't know, it's really I want to like I want to provide something other than Pokemon in the Discord. Like it's cool to talk about Pokemon all the time, but then I'm like, you kind of create these like friendships with people. Like lose in a chat, Shugs in a chat. You talk to these people damn near every day, and it's cool to just kind of see what they're into, minus Pokemon.
Exactly. Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's pretty cool. So is that your 2026 goal? Maybe just to focus more on yourself, or
the channel, try to make it better for the community, essentially, because if I let myself backslide mentally, physically, whatever, then I'm sure that there's going to be suffering in other different areas, because you can only split yourself in so many different ways.
For sure.
So,
yeah. Are we going to get any videos from you and not live streams in 2026?
I'm going to, yes, because I do open for myself from time to time, and I'm going to start actually preparing videos for that.
Okay.
Because as long as I'm opening it, one, it's a tax write-off, and then two, it provides that content for people to come look around. And I actually, for my dry spell and not making videos, I actually watched a couple of them. Like, dang, that's actually pretty cool. I want to get back into that. So yeah, I will. But shorts is primarily the thing that, like you do 3 a day, I'm gonna do a lot of those for sure.
Yeah. I need to get better with the tax write-off stuff. That's why I want to start giving away because I owe the IRS every year.
Do you really? Oh my
every,
God, dude!
every
If you
year.
have if you have anything and you have your receipts for anything Pokemon related, dude, write it off. It doesn't matter if it's sitting in the background, whatever. Then boom, there you go.
How are you running off through?
It's through my. I actually have somebody that.
Yeah, somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is the first year that I've earned like money from YouTube, so I know that's gonna bang me. But I need to talk to somebody, and yeah, possibly. And yeah, and I need to write off some of this stuff, but I don't have. I mean, I do have the receipts, so yeah, I can do that.
If it's on video, or if it's in any of your video like content, whatever it is, it's essentially a write-off. I don't do everything that's back there, but
and you don't have to have like a LLC or S corp.
I know it's done all through social. Mine is. So.
Oh shoot! Oh okay, I didn't know that. I thought you had it.
It's weird because I didn't know what she was even talking about when I went last year, and I was like, "Yeah, I made the minimum threshold last year. I'm a giveaway streamer, so I give away lots of stuff too. That's a lot writing off, and then like the house space. I mean, that's let alone like a third of your house cost is per month that you can write off, plus electricity, plus a portion of everything. Like, it's insane of what you can. I mean, that's how business people stay rich, is because they have all those little slide things, loopholes in the system to write a tax write off.
Yeah, I watched this guy. His name's I follow him on YouTube. It's Steve from accounting, and he was talking about the S corp, all the write offs, and I was like, oh, mate, because he was saying like if you work for yourself, you have to make a $32,000 threshold for the year for you to write stuff off. Because he's talking about the house or a room for your house, all that stuff. So, dude, if that's sick, I'm gonna talk to my tax person and see if I can write some stuff off. That'd be awesome.
As long as you're getting a W-2, not 2-9 or whatever it is on YouTube, that's over $800 that you made, then yes, that's
perfect.
In Kansas.
Oh yeah.
So
perfect.
I'm sure it's different for state to state, but
yeah, perfect, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. Yeah, like I'm excited for 2026, dude. I think it's gonna be good for Pokemon. I think that a lot of stuff is gonna return to slightly normal. I think it has with the boom being so boomy in 2025. Did that really help your business?
I mean, I don't. It was a weird transition from when I started my channel, and then because I essentially had it for like 8 months, just posted random stuff, and then after Card Party, I took it serious and I went live. I upgraded all my stuff, and I was like, all right, we're going to make this a thing. And then right after that happened, like 2 months of me doing live streams and stuff like that, then DPM hit me with a raid.
Dang. Yeah.
And I had like 6,000 people in my chat, and I was like, what in the world? I was like, I cried. No,
what the hell?
But yeah. It was insane. I doubled my viewership in one day, essentially, in one stream. And I was like, what the heck? And then after that, it kind of, it was a steady stream of just, my algorithm and all that stuff. But that was during the boom too. So it was like a whole algorithm of like whatever happened. Essentially, it just was a building blocks of just, I don't know, essentially. But it was multiple things that happened all at once that really took my channel to somewhere else, essentially.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats. That's so sick.
Yeah, don't talk about the second time I got raided.
Yeah, I didn't even know what raids were until you did it to me. I had
yeah. As long as you have your stuff up, that's what I told you to do that. Because I mean, people are always looking to, because if you raid somebody else, that introduces your community to them. Like, oh, this guy raided me. Well, now you introduced new followers to him. Then your followers are kind of like check out my channel a little bit as well. It's kind of like piggybacking off each other. And
that's fire. Yeah, I would love to do that. There's a lot of my friends that just started doing live streams that don't really get a ton of viewers, and if I could end mine and then throw them there, that'd be sick. And as you said it's just a YouTube setting that I have to
redirect.
Okay,
they have to allow redirects, which anybody that's new, you have to do that. It's under community settings, community moderation, I think it is, and then it's on the second tab all the way down. I actually had to do that for my friend a couple nights ago. I think it
Oh,
was.
sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I'm trying to like all the smaller YouTubers that are coming up. Like, shout out to Heart Attack, Broke Pokemon. He was in here earlier. Like, I want to help all those dudes like get monetized and just put this. Let's all make money together, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. After my second DPM raid, I had like 700 still in chat.
Yeah.
I think it was. And a lot of times with DPM, what will happen is that they'll leave their laptops open, leave their computer open, and there will just be like just people just watching without like maybe even walk away. And so that's
Dang.
just free hours and stuff like that for somebody. And my buddy, shout out to Kev the Pokeghost. I sent him a raid over there. Right after that raid, he got monetized. So,
Fire, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Love hearing that.
It's pretty impressive if you grow your chat and plus have 50 to 100 people and you're
Mhm.
able to do that. That's very impactful for somebody, especially if they only have like 10 people or so or in the 15 people in their chat.
Yeah.
And then you do that for them, they would sometimes they break down.
Yeah, for sure. I was in that like 10 to 20 people prison for so long. And then I just started going live by myself and like low key crashing out. And then it's like 70 to 100 people. They're just there like, oh, here's the crash out. There he is getting emotional. I don't know. When I'm by myself, I could like, I'm like a different person, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, yeah, dude, this has been a freaking great live. I know we said an hour and a half, so don't want to hold your time, but yeah, dude, if like I would love to have you on again. We want to talk about literally whenever. I would that'd be sick. I'm trying to have like reoccurring guest of like there's a skateboard podcast I watch. It's called they do stop and chats. So they'll have like these guests at first. So it's kind of like we did now where we introduced you, and then they do the stop and chat, kind of like check in on how that person is doing. So I want to steal the stop and chats.
Okay, yeah, no,
and do stuff like that.
Yeah, if anybody sees something that's from my stream, if you're gonna take that idea, if I stole it, then you're stealing from the first person I stole from. So
yeah,
it's always ideas that someone's kind of piggybacked off of always.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, dude,
but yeah, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. You're very good at talking and stuff like that. So,
dang, that's crazy. I appreciate that.
I just like yelling at the camera and causing chaos and having a little bit of fun with people. So,
same, bro.
Mine's nonsensical some at moments, but yeah, you got a good thing going on, brother. So I appreciate you, bro. And I like listening it on to you. So it's been a pleasure.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Real talk. But all right, guys, we're going to head out. Thank you guys all for being here on a Saturday at 1:30. That's crazy. Shout out to you guys, bro. All right. Peace out, guys.